Hi, Nassau Community College faculty. This is John Garifano, your Learning Technology representative from McGraw-Hill Education. In this video, I want to quickly walk through how to create a section in Connect for your Bus 110, Bus 112, or any course using a McGraw-Hill Connect product at Nassau Community College. The first thing you want to do is go to the Connect home screen. You can get there by logging into connect.mheducation.com, which will bring up the page you're seeing right now. The first thing you want to do is sign into the course by clicking the sign in button. If you don't have your login credentials for the username and password, these are typically your NCC email address, and the password is typically the word instructor with a capital I and the numeral 1 after it. If you've never been in touch with McGraw-Hill or myself, you want to request an account by emailing me at john.garifano@mheducation.com or contacting the department chair. I'm going to go ahead and click Sign In to begin right here, which will bring you to your McGraw-Hill Connect home screen. If you've been in Connect before, you should have courses in here that will correspond to what you've taught in the past. If you do not have a course, what you'll want to do is go back to the top of the screen and click Add Course. If you're teaching Bus 112, they're using the Kinnicky book, which is spelled K-I-N-I-C-K-I, and I'm going to go ahead and click Search. We're currently using the 8th edition of Kinnicky, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to Management, 8th edition right here. Go ahead and click that. You're going to go ahead and put the course name in, which is Management, the time zone, which is East. You can skip the registration dates for now. And we're going to scroll down a bit more and put a section name, which is Spring 2019. If you have multiple sections, you can create those and create courses one time and duplicate that course out to your other sections so that you don't need to recreate the course several times over one semester. And you can contact me if you need help with that. So after we name the course and the section, we go ahead and click Create Course. This will give you a registration sheet that you can distribute to your students, which includes that section web address, which is right here. This is the web address that you give to your students to access the assignments that you give them through Connect, whether it's LearnSmart or the I See It video cases or any assessments or homeworks. For the time being, we can now scroll to the bottom and click Continue to Section Home. From this screen, you will see your Connect section homepage. If you ever need access to an ebook, it's on the right-hand side of the screen right here. You can click on that and we'll launch you right into your ebook experience. For the purpose of this video, we're learning how to access assignments such as video cases, assessments, and homeworks. And we access those from the Connect home screen going to the Add Assignment option. From Add Assignment, it's going to bring up several options. For simplicity, we want to stick with the question bank. This will bring up a carousel of everything that is available in the Kinnicky 8th edition book. We're going to go ahead and arbitrarily pick a chapter. For today, we'll pick Chapter 5, Planning, which will bring up a subset of categories to choose. For anything homework related, we're going to go into the application exercises. Quizzes and test banks are typically multiple choice based assignments. Anything in the application exercises will be videos, click and drags, and applied learning. So we're going to stick in that by clicking on the right hand side and saying select right here. This will bring up the screen where you choose what you want to use for this assignment. So in this you will see in this column where it says question type right here, you will see that there are click and drags, matching, multiple choice, ranking. You'll also see on the left hand side there are filters to filter through these. What I'm going to do is in the question type column, I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on the video case, Planning at Panera Bread. And I'm going to click on that. If I want to watch that, I can click right here, which will launch the video. It will also give you a chance to preview it by clicking play right here. You won't hear the sound because I'm recording. If you like the video, you can go ahead and click Add This Question Series. That's a video that will incorporate 7 questions, multiple choice, to the end of it. If you want to look for more questions, there's a tab right over here on the right where you go back and click List, which will toggle you back to that list you were just at. And if you want to add, let's say, a click and drag for SMART goals, this is an activity where students will click and drag for the appropriate answer and categorize. If you like that question, you go ahead and click up here and hit Add the Question. And then you add it as an individual question. We're not going to work with pools today. And let's say we want to use those for our 2 assignments. Great. The next step is to organize the assignment by clicking here. You'll notice that it gives everything a point value of 10. It's 8 questions worth 80 points on the top. If you use the Set All Point Values function right here, Connect will do the math for you, and you can ask for the assignment to be worth 100 points. And just click Set Points. You'll notice it'll give them 12.5 points each down the line, and entire assignment's worth 100 points. With 8 questions, the math is done for you. Anytime you're ready to move forward and Connect, you always click to the bottom right-hand side of the screen and click Continue. This will bring up the policies and naming page. We'll name this assignment Sample Case Number 1. You have the option to either deploy the assignment today or on a specific date. I'll leave it on once it's assigned, and you get to put a due date here, which I will put for later this Sunday. Connect gives you the option to accept or not accept late submissions. I will go ahead and click accept late submissions, and I'm not going to reduce, but if you want to automatically force submit on the deadline, you can, and that will force the student's submission whether they submit it or not. And last but not least, you have the a very strong ability to set policies here. We have 4 default categories: homework, practice, quiz, and exam. Exam being the most rigorous, and homework being the most beneficial for student learning, where they give students multiple attempts, multiple tries, and hints. You can expand the settings to your liking and adjust them by clicking Expand Advanced Settings within any particular category, which will bring up everything from basic attempts, resources, and feedback. And you can edit those to your liking. I'm going to go ahead and keep the homework default settings in place. If you do change them, you have the option to set them as a default setting for the whole semester so that you do not need to change these over and over again. So what I'll do is I will change 1 to show you that. So let's say we want to do not unlimited attempts, but only 2 attempts. We save that as a default setting for the homework category. And we hit Save as Default again. And then we apply it. And then we go, when we're finished, and click Review and Assign, again, to the bottom right-hand side of the screen. This will give us one final opportunity to review it. You'll notice we're in the current section of Spring 19. If we have multiple sections of this course set up, we can check the boxes. They'll show up here. And if we have Spring 19 D+, Spring 19 OLA, you can do this one time for those various sections, and then go ahead and click Assign. You'll notice now that in the sample, in the middle of the screen, we have the sample case 1. If we want to see that, we go ahead and toggle over to the student view over here. And this is precisely what your student will see. It might be a bit cut off, but if in this sample case right here on the right-hand side on the blue, the student will launch it and click Begin. And I apologize if this is a bit cut off, but my intent is to show you how the students automatically see it after you assign it. It will tell them how many questions they have, how many points they were worth, and go ahead and click Start, 2 attempts. And here's our video case. Again, the screen capture is cutting this off, but the student will read these questions, watch the video, and answer these questions. I'm going to go ahead and exit this. If you have any questions about Connect or implementing any of the I See It video cases in your course, please don't hesitate to contact me. Again, this is John Garifano. My phone number is area code 631-413-3685. 3170, and my email is john.garofano, that's Garo, F as in Frank, ANO, at mheducation.com. You can also call us at 800-331-5094. I'm on campus at least once every 2 weeks, and I'd be happy to get you started with this for your Bus 110, 112, or any course at Nassau Community College. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day.